Welcome back to Mark My Words, ladies and gentlemen. Got a very special guest today, man. Very special guest. You know, longtime coach in the city. Middle school, high school, pro-am, made me the player I am, taught me everything about the game. Got my dad in here, man. Good, man. Good to pay you in here, man. Got Pops in here, man, you know. How you feeling, Dad?
I feel great, man. Don't make me get emotional.
Nah, man. Good.
I've been getting emotional lately.
Yeah, man. Got my dad in here, man. Current assistant coach at Knowledge Academy. How you feel being on the pod, though, man? I know we have plenty of talks every day about ball and everything else, but how you feel finally getting on, man?
It's great, man. It's like I've always had so much to say. Now, I'm here.
Yeah. So, but no, we like I said, man, we talk about plenty of different things, but one of the topics we wanted to talk about for sure was the transfer portal. I feel like it's really relevant, especially now in the kind of off season of basketball. We see like some big names, and the portal grows every year. But we've seen some big names recently that get into the portal. I'll name first Caleb Love from North Carolina. Probably North Carolina's leading scorer. Definitely one of their main guys. He got in the portal. That was a shot. He's going to Michigan now, and then we see, the news broke either today or yesterday. Haley Van Lith, Louisville's best player, she's gotten to the portal, so it'd be interesting to see where they go. But just the portal in general, it's just, I don't know. It's changed the game, of course, but we talk about it all the time. I talk about it with Mark as well. Like, everybody doesn't need to enter the portal, and I say that lightly because we see guys play, but we don't know their situations necessarily as far as what they're dealing with as far as coaches. But I mean, if you're a player on a Power 5 team getting most of the shots, it's kind of like, why is this guy leaving? So it's just different. Some guys, you need the portal. They need to get up out of whatever program and team that they're in for different reasons. But some people are, I don't know. From the outside looking in, it's like, why are they leaving? What do you think?
Yeah,
Pops.
Exactly what you just said. Caleb Love averaging 16.7 points a game, and then he leaves. That's a lateral move. It's like you're at Power 5 blue blood, the school everybody wants to go to, like MJ, and you go to Michigan, and there's nothing wrong. Michigan's great too, but it's like he can get everything he needs to get from UNC. Yeah. So it's and then big guy from Michigan, he's leaving. Michigan.
Yeah, Hunter Dickinson.
Yeah, like he's leaving. Where could he go better than that situation?
Yeah, and I think it's a lot of times, and like I said, it's from the outside looking in. We just fans of the game and we're watching, but a lot of these guys, I think, like to get recruited and they just want to see what's out there. But it gets to a point where you can't get any bigger.
Right.
Because I feel like Caleb Love, if he would have came out that year, they lost in the national championship, he'd have got drafted, But now he's trying to transfer, and, we'll see how that works out. But then you look at the flip side, there's guys that may be under the radar that need a transfer. What I'm saying? So, what do you think about that as far as the guys that may need to get up out of?
Those are the guys that's what when I first heard you didn't have to sit out a year, I was like, that's the greatest thing. I feel like even say for your career, like if that would have happened a year or two earlier, like, man, it would have worked out good for you and so many others. Yeah. Instead of going to the school where you have to sit, and by the time you sit out a year, they can really get the player that they want, as opposed to going to an immediate fit. Yeah. So, yeah.
And then the portal changed the game too, as far as high school guys. It really killed it. And I'll say my advice to high school guys would be like, if you have a coach, a college coach, like for these high school guys that want to go play at the next level. If you have a college coach that's willing to take you, those are the programs you need to be prioritizing and looking at. You know what I mean? Because
go who loves you, not who you love. Yeah. Because
in the portal, you can go get a guy that's ready that does what you do. So it's just I talked to one of my coach friends is a college assistant coach, and he was telling me about some guys in the city now that he's trying to recruit and bring onto the program, and they kind of trying to big time him and trying to like, oh no, I'm holding out, I'm trying to wait for this coach, and not answering the phone and stuff, and it's like, you can get over recruited like that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to hit you back up. So, the portal it hurts for the high school guys because it's like, you can just go get a guy that plays your position that's got experience, but. At the same time,
a 20, 21-year-old is ready for an 18-year-old to get acclimated to school, get muscle, the game, all of that. And the other guy's been to the practices, so he knows how it goes. And these coaches are trying to save their jobs. On one end, I understand it. But on the other end, where did the high school kids go? And they gave the COVID year. The COVID year just threw a wrench in a lot. Everybody, all the college guys have an extra year and the portal. So on top of that. So, it's really hard for high school guys right now.
And I'll say, too, like, maybe the advantage of the high school guys is you may can get more years out of them than a guy who get out of the portal, because you could, it's no certain age you can get into the portal, class, but, maybe because this coach sees potential in a guy, it's like, all right, I can get, 4 or 5 years out of this kid rather than, okay, I get this guy in the portal. You only got 2 years with him. But at the same time, if you're still a project, then it's like, they may not want a project. So
that's why. I don't know when COVID years and transfer portals. Like, I wish they had another scholarship to where they had to bring in a high school kid. Where each school had to. Where they could. It was like a project that you could get them ready. That's. Because they don't have anywhere to go. Like, it's not even from, it's like, we'll just go NAIA. We'll just go D2. We'll just go D3. It's like, well, they're loading up too. On the same fallout. Like, they're getting transfer portal. D1 guys that may not have played. So, it's really hard out here.
It's rough. So, like I said, my advice to the high school guys that are getting recruited by colleges, the coach is showing you the most love and willing to take you. You got to go. It's you could sit around and kind of wait for the bigger school, a school you might like more, but you might be out to dry.
And if you are that guy, then you've been overlooked, then just ball out where you are, and you can play your way up. Play your way up. I know several guys that have gone JUCO, NAIA, D2 or D3, and have worked their way up Division I. So, that's the goal. Ball out. Prove it.
Yeah. So, man, that's our thoughts on the transfer portal, man. Young kids, high school guys, go where they want you, man.